Volume 4 of Wish You Were Here by Simon Spurrier and Fernando Melech. This is the final instalment in the Wish You Were Here series. This obviously came out originally as a webcomic, which when you try and read it online is just absolutely painful to do because of the way it's presented. So definitely worth buying in normal trade format. It's a final conclusion to the story of the character Shaky. You get to find out the entire story between him and the nun that he has a relationship with. You find out what happened to the remaining characters from that group that he was with in the flashbacks. You find out answers to questions such as who or what was the purpose of the person in the sort of improvised gimp suit that's following around the nun, and also find out why in the current time they've been sort of besieged or tortured, depending on how you want to view it, by the nun and her group. It continues to cover sort of philosophical issues about people when they're at their wits' end, desperate, and whether or not Shaky can effectively redeem himself from his past. I don't want to say crimes, but to say past decisions that he's made that maybe he's not particularly morally happy with. You get to see the characters on the island also get some conclusion to their story, albeit life does still go on, but you get a sort of classy finish to the book, which I was quite surprised at with it being a cross series, but it just goes to show the quality of this series and the writing in it. For the last few pages of it are really well written and really well drawn and conceived, and I think it really gave that good feeling of, yeah, I'm happy with how this story has ended and I'm really pleased that I read the series. Nothing in the series was wasted or felt like unnecessary filler or sort of fat that you didn't need on the bone. The artwork has stayed consistently good and clear throughout, and I think it's a really satisfying grown-up book to read. This isn't a sort of wham-bam, Marvel all-action series. There's plenty of action in it, but it's in a very adult way, and it's certainly obviously not for children because it's from the Cross series. But if you want a slightly more grown-up book that is different to the usual Marvel DC things that you read, and you want to have a satisfying beginning, middle and end, then this is one for you. I'm surprised they haven't brought it out in a big sort of omnibus edition, being as it is a contained story, and if you're going to buy one copy you're going to buy all of them probably. I would have quite happily bought it in that format, because also it's usually cheaper to buy the big omnibus editions than individual trades, and it's nicer presented as well. But maybe that's something for the future that I'll think about. But definitely worth buying Crossed Wish You Were Here, Volume 4 and the series as a whole.